Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is Pirillo Picks, my weekly gift guide for geeks, or for anybody who wants to geekify their life. And who wouldn't want to do that? Every week I showcase 5 things that are fun, affordable, and awesome to own. To get them, you could use the links in this video's description. Get what? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you in just a second, but right now, I'm a little parched. Fooled you! This is number 1, a building brick mug. No, it's not made by Lego, but it does interoperate with Lego bricks. And while it's a great conversation starter, you probably don't want to hold on to it for too long because the edges are kind of sharp. Still, I dare you to try to find a mug that is more configurable. I probably should have filled this up with water instead of unboxing juice. So here's to my unofficial Game of Thrones minifigures, also not made by Lego. If you really want to know what I'm drinking, it's a boxed wine. And if you want to know what I smell like, Tron. This is not pick number 2, I just thought I'd tell you. Item number 2 is actually several items. 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, and 2.6. Altogether, it's the Tetris cookie cutter set. But do they work? Diana is the one who's going to answer that question because she made cookies last night in the shape of Tetris blocks. The first cookies she's ever made in her entire life.
It was a snap. I put food coloring in the dough and then topped it off with frosting lines.
Dough!
And they're delicious. In true geek fashion, we did it first and then read the instructions. Told ya, it was a snap.
For a behind-the-scenes look, you can stay tuned for an upcoming Pirillo vlog. We didn't stick to cookies either. We also cut out grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm gonna get a Tetris! I suppose you could also use them as Jell-O molds. Although I'm not sure I would recommend moldy Jell-O. Go ahead, get a set and let us know what you make. Do not adjust your screen. I just wanted to let you know that I held on to this part of the Tetris magnet set because I can now draw Tetris shapes with this template. Stencils. How's that for recycling? I always knew I was cut out for Tetris. How is the mess in the kitchen cleaned up? With item number 3, a bacon hand towel. Mind you, it's not real bacon, but I've found no better way to keep my hands dry, other than not getting them wet in the first place. I kinda got a Weird Al Yankovic from the 1980s thing going on here, don't I? You should know that I'm growing this specifically for a visual gag in next week's Pirillo Picks. I assume that if you watch one, you want to watch them all! They're timeless, unlike me. Oops, I think we forgot to pay the electric bill. Thank goodness we have this redstone ore nightlight from Minecraft. To the untrained eye, this looks like a bloody Borg cube, but it's not, I assure you. Toggling its state is pretty simple too. You just tap it. And as you likely observed before, it's much more impressive in the dark. That's what he said, but be warned. It's just for ages 6 and up, so you're gonna have to wait a little while if you happen to be 5 years old. That and it's well past your bedtime. And speaking of things more suitable for adults, item number 5 is this, a Batman knife. And yes, before you ask, it's very sharp. I almost cut myself in trying to open it. I can tell you this much about it. It's sturdy, and it has a belt clip. Just be very careful with it. It's not a toy. See what I mean? And if you really think you can do a better Batman than Ben Affleck, I'd like to see you try. Or at least get the chance. Until then, there's always this knife. Wicket! No! You're not gonna be Batman! Or maybe you're the type of person who dreams about growing up and joining G.I. Joe. This DVD set of the cartoon gets an honorable mention this week because I got it for only $2. And now you know. Okay, plead your case. This is your chance. Tell him why you think you deserve to be Batman. He was practicing his powers of telepathy. Did it work? I'll tell you something that has been working. The Intel SSD giveaways. Thanks to their participation, Kelly Krechek will be getting this one. But we still have a few more to give away. To qualify, all you need to do is comment, rate this video, share this video on Twitter or Facebook, and be sure to use the hashtag IntelSSD. Y'all know how to share videos, right? The recipient will be announced in next week's Pirillo Picks. It's hard to ignore the grilled cheese sitting over there. I do so hope you enjoy these videos and you follow me throughout the rest of social media, if only for other wacky discoveries that I share daily, like this hand soap, which is soap in the shape of a hand. If you know of anything else that I might be able to feature, or if you have anything to send along, please let me know. Chris@Pirillo.com. I get most of the items for Pirillo Picks thanks to earning free Amazon gift cards by way of this app. Go.tagjag.com/free points. The link is in this video's description. I also use this one. Go.tagjag.com/free apps. Both are available for iOS and Android. Free gift cards? Awesome gifts? What was not to like? How about cutting yourself on a Batman knife? That's not to like. And here's to hoping you got your fix of this week's Pirillo Picks.